the content creation struggle does not have to be real. I want to give you a simple 3-step process
1, 2, 3.
that can take the overthinking and take the overwhelm out of your process. A lot of people say the reason why they struggle with content creating is they don't have time. No, it's not that you don't have time, it's that you don't have a system. And if you can come up with a very simple system, one that's tailored for you, you will find it much easier to do what you need to do and create that content. So we're going to work on a basic premise. There are 3 main steps in this process, and if you could do these 3 and these 3 alone, you'll be fine. As you go along, you can adjust and add it however you want in order to make it work for you. So the first thing we want to do is get a hand on these ideas. Now, I know many of you have way too many ideas and you haven't figured out how to put those into action. That's cool. The main thing is you got a list going somewhere. Apple Notes, index cards, little wee field notes, notebook like this, Notion, wherever you got your ideas, put them in. And by the way, I was talking to my buddy Jeff today, and we both talked about something that we both find hilarious. In the videos where you work really hard and you think that this one's going to be stellar and the audience needs to hear this, nobody watches those. And the ones where you just pull an idea out of your backside, or you work on one that you're kind of like, I don't know if I feel this, those tend to perform very well. And I think I have an understanding as to why. Trust me, this is just a theory. You do you. It's because when you make the video that you want to make, you're putting yourself first. You're making what's easiest for you, what requires the least amount of research, where you could just sit down and create and you could just knock that out. The ones where you struggle or you fight hard or you're a little curmudgeon against it, a lot of times that's because you're talking to something you're serving them first. Not always, but you're serving them first. And when you serve them first, those ideas just come out a little different and they feel a little scrubby or frictiony. That's it. But that's what that is. And so the reality is, at all times, please try to serve your audience first. If you don't know what your audience is, try to serve a friend or family member who could get something out of that video, and that will help you start to build that audience. You got to get in the habit of serving first. That will change your bacon. So take your idea. And now, this is the hard part. You got to go generate some titles for this video. And everybody wants to skip the title part first, but you must take the title first. Make the title first. If you make the title first, I don't know what it is. Again, I've said it 1,000 times. It works. I went 16, 17 years doing it backwards. Now I do it differently. Okay. So take your idea and go and throw it at your favorite AI dude and be like, hey, AI dude, I need to generate some kick-ass titles for a video that I am working on. You know what? Let's do it, right? We're going to do it. Bingo, bango. Pull up the old AI bot. Pop it on real quick. I want to make a video about simplifying your workflow for content creation so that struggling creators can just sit down and use this 3-step process to create videos. The premise of my argument is they need to generate their idea and thumbnail, then go formulate their hook, and then come up with a 3-point bullet script that they can use to create content. Help me generate some amazing titles for this video. I want you to shoot me about 5 good titles.
Absolutely. Let's craft some attention-grabbing titles that resonate with your audience. 1. 3 steps to effortless content creation, from idea to video in no time. 2. Stop overthinking, a simple 3-step workflow for content creators. From idea to upload, the 3-step method to simplify your content creation. Create videos faster, the easy 3-step workflow for struggling creators. Nail your content every time, a foolproof 3-step process for creators. Let me know if any of these hit the mark, or if you'd like more options.
I like number 2. Now that you have number 2 figured out, give me 3 good hooks for number 2. This is step 2, by the way.
Great choice. Here are 3 engaging hooks for Stop Overthinking, a simple 3-step workflow for content creators. 1. Ever feel like you're drowning in endless steps before hitting record? Let me show you how to break it down into 3 simple steps. Struggling to turn your ideas into actual videos? This 3-step workflow will get you from concept to content in no time. What if I told you creating videos could be as easy as 1, 2, 3? Stick around to discover a foolproof workflow that'll change your content game.
You know what's funny? I actually like the second one and the second one, but you can rewind this to make sure you hear what she said. What she said is the first title for the video is the title I was going to use. I might change it now, which you'll find out once you watch the video, but that was basically my title, which is crazy, right? Because I've been doing this long enough. I'm starting to understand what you guys will click on. But when she came up with it, she writes it down for you, by the way, or he, I don't know what you do. Struggling to turn your ideas into actual videos, this 3-step workflow will get you from concept to content in no time. That's basically what I said at the beginning. So trust me, it works, right? So you got your idea, and then we're going to talk about thumbnail, which normally would come second, but we'll save that for the end because I don't want to turn this into a thumbnail video. I'll make a whole separate video about thumbnails if you want. It's up to you, right? So you're going to do your title. You're going to do your thumbnail. When you go to snatch your hooks, just ask your favorite AI. Like, your free programs work. You don't have to have a paid program. Having a paid program make it better because it'll start to remember what your audience is about, and it will deliver you killer titles, killer hooks. I am watching some of your guys' videos, and I don't want to be that guy, but your title and hook game is faulty. I need you to go back and bless up the titles for your last 20 videos. I don't have 20 videos. Cool. Go back with AI's help and bless up the title for your last 5 videos. Take the transcript from YouTube, paste it into your favorite AI doohickey, and say, please give me some better titles for this video. You can't change the hook. You already recorded it. But please, by all means, let's get these titles tightened up. Okay? Then, the last thing you want to do is generate a 3-point bullet script. So, in this particular case, for this particular video, the 3-point bullet script is you got to get your idea, and from that idea, formulate your attention-grabbing title and thumbnail. The second thing you're going to do is start working on your hooks. Either write them yourself or talk to your favorite bot. Now, the reason why my bot is so good at it is I told my bot that I like to use 3 or 4 of the famous frameworks. I actually have a whole video on the framework of the 10 top frameworks that you can use. I don't want to have a hiccup. And so it writes my hooks for me based off of problem, agitate, solution, right? Before and after bridge, the transformation, the hero's journey, the time, moment in time. Like, it uses the modern frameworks to help me, right? And I've given it that. I'll link to that video so you can watch what I mean by these if you're brand new to this channel. First of all, hey, thank you for taking time. I use those because I went to marketing school. That's my degree. I know that they work, right? Everything you watch on TV uses those basic frameworks. You can Google it, you can AI search it, you can do whatever you want, but just look for the basic frameworks for any sort of marketing, scripting, storytelling. They all exist. They work. It's psychology. Don't even trip. And then the last part in my 3 steps in this particular case would be to go generate these 3 bullet points. It's a little meta that it's a reciprocal point. It's a mirror looking at a mirror in this conversation, but it absolutely works. So let's say we wanted to do a review on raspberry bubbly, right? The idea and title would be the most refreshing flavor of sparkling water out of the thousands you'll find at Target. Oh, you like sparkling water? Check out these top 3, okay? Anyway, so you're going to get your thumbnail. You're going to draw it. It's going to be a picture you like, with your bubbly. And then you're going to do your hook. You ever walk into Target and see 1,100 flavors of sparkling water? Sparkling water is all the craze. Remember when we only had Perrier and now we have everything? Let me show you the one that I think is the hottest mover in the summer 2025. and this is raspberry bubbly, right? So you're going to go into your thing. You're going to describe why raspberry bubbly hits so hard. You're going to describe how you can mix it with various things like vodka in order to make a pretty cool flavored cocktail, a little citrus, a little simple syrup, whatever your sauce is, right? You can just break that down. That's literally the whole entire process. You don't need to overthink any of this. And again, you can use your AI tools to help you do this. So the 3 steps are: take your idea and convert that into title and thumbnail. And I'm going to come back to thumbnail in a second, okay? The second thing is you're going to generate some hooks. And if you feel like your hook game is soft, talk to your favorite AI bot. They will help you write hooks. Like, they will help you make incredible hooks. You could even say, hey, AI bot, go and do a deep search on the web and find out what are some of the best practices for generating YouTube hooks for 2025. It will do that. Say, take that and turn it into a prompt for me to generate hooks. That's it. That's what you're going to say verbatim. Okay. Then the last thing you're going to do is generate your 3-point bullet script. And you could even say to your AI bot, okay, here's a recording of what I want to talk about. Okay. So I did this video recently, right? And I can say in a text or a recording, I can record myself saying, hey, I want to make a video about this Orico dock. This is the G201, and I bought it with no SSD inside, but I put in a 4 terabyte SSD, and I want to explain to people the value that I see in building this versus buying Apple's built-in storage. I want to tell people that the build quality is solid metal, and I want to talk about the way that you can stack a Mac Mini in here and make it look absolutely beautiful. I also want to add in my script the fact that I have a special discount code, which I will link in the description below. And then take that audio file or that text to speech, right? I show you guys all the time. Use your text to speech game to do that. Throw it directly in the bot and say, make me a 3-point bullet script for that. Read that script over, tighten it up, read it, put it on your teleprompter if you want. Don't try to read it verbatim. This is where you let your heart into the script. I heard a comment the other day. Someone asked on the live stream, how do I use these AI tools to help me craft this, but still inject my heart into the video? That's how. You just look at the bullet script, but don't try to read it verbatim. You look at it, you use it as a guideline, you use it as a roadmap. We all know that if you're supposed to take the 405 and get off at exit 22, if you know there's an accident, you're going to flip around to the 110. Wait, that's the wrong direction. Anyway, you California people know what I'm talking about. There's a little shortcut. You'll take a dip, whip around La Cienega, and then pop back up, and you avoided the traffic. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're going to use it as a guideline, but you're going to work around it, and you're going to say what you got to say. That's it, family. That is it. Now, let's talk about a thumbnail real quick. I'll have whole videos on it, and again, I'll remake them because it's been a minute, but not too much words. 3 to 5 words. A picture of your face if you want to, an AI of your face like I've been doing recently if you want to be a little bit cheeky about it, but 3 to 5 words top, and 3 when possible, right? Don't put too many words on the screen, and never, ever, never have the thumbnail and the title be the same. Do not write my journey from zero to hero in 90 days and then put the title as the same. That is, I'm going to just stop. Don't do that. Just please don't. There's whole science behind it. I won't make this video too much longer. But basically, that is your process. Take your idea, title, thumbnail, generate your hooks, and go deliver that bullet point. And the reason why you use 3 bullet points, it's just math. It just works. It's a formula that is old as the test of time. If the video requires more than about 3 bullet points, break that sucker up, and now you got 2 videos. Amazing. Amazing. I know you can do this. I want you to just give it a try. You got let's just do it for the next 7 videos and see what pops off. and then report back. Holla at your boy. If you got something that you're stuck on, write that down in the comment section below. And you know what I always say? I don't know who need to hear this, but if it was you, let me know. And no, that's not what I say. Put that in the comment section below so that we can address it and get you where you got to go. Good Lord, it's a long day. He is tired. Right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video they think you should watch, and I agree with them.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, man.